Man, that shit been sent. Man, random, nigga. Hey, tell me who you starting on first.
I'm starting on the Bengals.
You should go ahead.
Pittsburgh, Texas, Browns. You already know what it is.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Hey, remember the tall girl? Okay. He's at the light skin too.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable.
Ready?
You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
And I landed on Texas, so I'm going Texas.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle
All right.
show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their actions, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Hey, nah, hey, I need that drought. That drought, yeah, sure.
The house prices is sky high.
Oh.
You can't go up there and you can find it at the dispensary if you don't tax it or the dispensary price. Don't let niggas lie to you. Jose just said they call me with that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
see that the person that's still sitting there? So that's spend your money. I told him he bought 2 gas packs for $3,500. I said, watch how you make this bread. Shit's gone. I mean, you have to break it down and sell eights and shit, but that's what niggas want, kid you. It's hard to sell some bullshit. Especially with all these rappers. Zaza is, cookies, this. Nigga, I want the gas. Niggas want cookies. Niggas only want this. Like, I can't even get the cookies and I live in Denver, nigga. I gotta wait till Friday. Hope the store's on sale.
Here we go. 10-2 stuff. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
I'm about to see a lot of him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Henry running right. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Plus 54.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
I wasn't begging you to play. I was just letting you know that I'm that nigga.
Gains turn into bigger runs later.
I was just letting you know that I'm that nigga. I wasn't begging you to play.
1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that's complete to Lewis. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw, Tannehill. Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
21. Hey, Zoo.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. This is caught by Gibb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Finds an opening past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Hey, we got 3 down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Hey, Bill!
On second down, Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup, first down, New Orleans.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? You ready? Kill, 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 kill.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, easy. 25, check 25, check 25.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hey, easy. Sammy, Sammy. Hey, high 7.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Check, check, watch the 4, run 1.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
You just.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Check.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Right there. 54 Mike.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And that's caught inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Opposite. Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Kill. Hey, easy.
They run. It's Kamara. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Henry, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. .47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays.
He's got it at the 15. A big pickup of 38. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Will Lutz on for the point after.
Oh, they hit him with the juice. He was pressing shit.
Have a 7-0
That's the
lead.
buzzer beater.
So
I
we've
need
hit
it.
intermission. It's halftime. This is the
God.
NFL.
Ooh,
And it's a
you lucky only
presentation
got 3
of
people
EA
watching,
Sports.
boy.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game
shit.
here as we get set to
You know
resume
it.
play in the second half. Set to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead.
You
and
don't
set
need
to
training
receive the kick.
to learn how to
That'll
stop
be
a
taken in the end
go
zone.
route. You don't need practice to stop a go route. I'm not trying to hear that one, my guy.
Down right at the 20.
Okay. Alright, let's play some more. I haven't been playing.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by
Damn.
Kevin Byard. Thomas, the intended target. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Ready? 27, Mike 27. I got him. Watch out for Green. Hey, Delta. Now.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Completes it to Davis. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
Yeah.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
A little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he finds his man Griffin. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
54, right there, 54. Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down. Mike's by four. There we go. 36. Watch out. Hey, exit. Mike, 54. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, good.
On first down, Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Breeze now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Again has it complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead.
What?
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
I used to play that shit. It's like not only is it open, it's like it gives people more time to read what's open and what's not, make a better, smart decision on it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I noticed that. And then it don't send enough pressure. And then when you do send somebody in successfully. That assignment gonna be right for that. Oh, we were doing running the passing. Oh, you might be.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Play action, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it second down. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few inches. Here's Kamara.
Oh, he backed him up.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4. To throw, it's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Kill. Under. Go.
On play action. Now Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Breeze now. And he finds Cook. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit all 6 of his throws on this drive. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, team 6. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 13. Watch the slack.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
You don't use her. To the field.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, echo.
Back to throw, Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he doesn't
Then he gets some head in the backseat of the
dropped at the 1. They're able
hey,
to
you
convert
seen
on
it,
3rd
huh?
down, and that sets up a 1st
don't hit you. Ooh, don't.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up.
Don't hit me that hard, money.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal.
Topper! Check safety. 0-2. Here we go.
Kamara trying again. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take my picture. Yeah.
This is my first game.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Come on, send it.
You know I'm talking my shit. Hold on, bitch. Wait till I'm done talking my shit. What the fuck is this nigga name, man? Sauce God. Nigga, change your name, nigga. Before I make you.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Run up the cash, you love to spin. Ready to kill it and then
Whoever you start on, you can't play with them. I'm just letting you know.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the
Alright, I'm gonna start on the line. Ready?
One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Who you come with?
I can't take no
gonna come with Seahawks. This for the 50. Yeah. All right.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
That nigga is lost and quick. And I'm chopping his ass up in the group chat. Every time, hey, JC, every time this nigga lose to me, bruh, every time this nigga lose to me, he says the same thing over and over. Oh, all right, well, beat me then. Then do it. Oh.
Man, what that mean? Nigga, don't quit no more. I got 3 timeouts.
Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
JC, watch me skunk triple this nigga. About to beat this nigga by 30.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Blake Martinez. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You're not being totally facetious here. Right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target.
Finger.
And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
I know.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Back him up. That's what I needed.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Goddamn, come on, cover 6 in, right?
What? Mike 50. Do your job. One left. Go. There.
On third down, Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. We're scoreless after one.
Let's go.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
That's what I needed.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside.
How you gonna get him and you can't get him, my nigga?
And a Seattle first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Wilson. Out to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Hey, shut up, little nigga. Speak when I say
similar
speak.
Situation, he forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He
You letting Russell Wilson trip walk on.
With a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say.
You know what play
Just
coming,
pull it
nigga.
down, take off and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Gets it to Gordon. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Stop playing on the middle linebacker. Shut up, I'll smack you.
Guys are on the board first here tonight.
Nigga want to play on that middle linebacker, or let me run him on. Let me stretch it.
Nigga, right down the field into the end zone.
You keep playing, I'm about to pull out this Draco on FaceTime, nigga.
Confidence never lost.
Yeah.
He transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, fair catch
And no
it.
return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yes, sir. Got to get in his head early so he can fuck up. See, hey, look, we different. When you smoke, you can't focus.
Ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Good play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Alert, alert, alert.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Wilson on 1st down. Able to get this to Gordon. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Preston Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson. And he's going to go down again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Tyler Ervin back deep. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. And all the way down to the 26. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Here's Rodgers.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offense.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Geronimo Allison as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. is here as he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check 13. Check 13.
This is Carson. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Here's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now it's Wilson. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing on second down, Wilson. Here as he's taken down. Preston Smith able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Wilson now throwing on third and long. That's complete. It's Gordon. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Josh Gordon, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Set the tone, defense. Hey, 88.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, first and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Jones. And an alley to run. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He'll find Metcalf. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Wilson. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Wilson to throw on third down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
To throw once more on second and 10. Wilson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is third and 10. Again, Wilson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's Jones. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I put the word big in capital letters here. And he is going to have the first down. And
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophy trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Watch 57. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You ain't got nothing. 57, Mike 57. I'm coming after you.
Here's Jackson to throw. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
For mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Jackson throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that takes a start out a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. The 40, 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means going.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Here's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now it's Lockett. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Flying 90. 40. Check. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go. Get that ball right here. Hey, look for it. Go back to 48 right now.
Now Wilson on first down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 25 yards that time. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Chris Wormley. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
14.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. Now he'll escape to his left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It's second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 3 down. Check 3. One left. Shoot. Good job right there. Echo.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
380.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. They'll run with precise. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Coming to you.
Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. Roberts has it, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Roberts got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Shit.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 23-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Let's 57.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got Snead. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. On first down, Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 15 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Wilson. He hits his running back, pro size. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. To throw again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Chris Carson. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wilson will throw again. Open man is Gordon, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this 1st half. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson is complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16.
That's another Seahawks.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Ravens have got it.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, check Mike 57.
Jackson now. Going to throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Jackson now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Ingram. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing is Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
14, buddy.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Blitz coming And down he goes. Josh Bynes charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Some bad Super Bowl memories certainly surfacing for the Seahawks. Another pick thrown from the 1-yard line.
If we weren't both here together, there's no way you could convince me that they did that this was going to happen again. Same spot and another interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Jackson now down around his goal line. Snead's got it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Roberts got it. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep down. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 84 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
We all knew the situation. We're in the 4th quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. On first down, Procise. Justin Ellis in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Ingram again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the checks. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway.
That's it, baby. We go. Watch the edge.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play. At second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Terrell